Hallo, ich bin der Videospieler. Wir spielen weiter Catherine. Wir haben jetzt den Koffer, ja, vom Großvater aufgekriegt. Und da drin finden wir einen Umschlag. Sonst haben wir hier keinen Hotspot. Also nehmen wir halt mal
A thick yellow envelope.
ja, sonst scheint nichts Spannendes drin zu sein.
It's the envelope I found in the briefcase. Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Okay, gehen wir mal aus der Ansicht heraus. Es ist jetzt nicht so hübsch. Overexposed picture.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back. Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 1941. Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this.
Das war doch... ich hab doch auf dem Friedhof ein Grabstein entdeckt, wo ein 16-Jähriger, 15-Jähriger.
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
Gefunden hatte.
I wonder what this'll...
Combine.
Standard microtape labeled answering machine. It should play fine in Mr. Dick. The tape I found in the briefcase. It seems that it was used in an answering machine at some point.
Also.
You've reached the rain.
Okay, jetzt ganz zurückgespult.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
Charles.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Das war vielleicht meine Mutter.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
Cocky.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Also gehen wir mal runter. Haben wir mit der Oma was zu besprechen.
Oh. Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops, until he passed.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear.
Das kann ich
I
rausfinden.
just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the
ich glaub
subject,
schon.
you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
I don't see a reason to...
Ich wollte nur, dass
See you later, Grams.
dass es ausgegraut wird. Achso. Mal kurz.
Mind if...
Not at all.
Vielleicht.
I already talked to her.
Ja, da haben wir schon drüber gesprochen, okay.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Charles Wade.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was this... We never really knew the family.
Do you remember their name?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy. In any case, he didn't...
Okay.
Ah, ja, da haben wir im Prinzip schon das gleiche drüber gesprochen.
Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university.
Wahrscheinlich kann ich scannen.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Gut.
Bye, Grandma.
So long.
Also. Dann gehen wir mal zum Friedhof. Finde ich mal den Namen raus. Dann kann ich vielleicht da bei der Air Force Base mal anrufen. Telefon.
Alright, this is the right date. Looks
Ah,
like
Lily
her name
Myers.
was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Nochmal ein Grund, das Telefon zu benutzen. Oh, wer
What
bist du denn?
that kid is doing here all alone? The grave is brimming with flowers. I'm gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise. A little boy, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh. I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
Conwell Springs. Looks smaller than I remember it. Never thought I'd return to this place.
Da kann man nicht weiterlaufen. Lass mal einfach wieder zurück.
No reason to go in. A family. It says.
I don't see any mom here. Ach, kann man hier
I
noch
shouldn't
weiter?
leave while that kid is alone.
I don't see her mom. His mom.
Kid?
Kid ist weg.
Guess he found his mom.
Wo auch immer. Kann ich jetzt nicht mit viel mit anfangen, was das jetzt zu bedeuten hat. So, wo fahren wir hin? Telefonieren.
All right, got it. She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Hallo? Maus?
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
Okay, da gibt's.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers, trained at this very base.
Myers.
Charles
Brett's-
Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson. I don't see a reason to ask him about that. Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of metals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was his guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
I'm trying... Is there any...
Okay.
Nee.
Never mind.
All right.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Vielleicht kann ich den Lenny dazu überreden, dass er mal da anruft. Geh mal zum Sheriff Station. Halt, stopp. Brad Myers. Naja, gut, jetzt.
Lenny Marks. Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
Nah, I don't want to ask him. Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for a police report? A girl who drowned around here, Lily Myers?
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the sheriff first.
Fine, I'll... Nah, I don't want...
Och, warum nicht?
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you...
I don't need to ask. Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? Young girl named Lily Myers?
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't involved.
Also du hilfst mir mal wieder nicht.
I don't need to ask him. I don't need to ask. That's
Okay.
all for now.
Halt, stopp. Vielleicht kann ich noch mal eine Ablenkung.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bump? What bump?
Hey,
Hi there.
could you distract...
Sure, I needed to puke again.
Good to know. Guess what? He's having some kind of fit and... Here we go. Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Meyer's death. Okay, what do we have here?
Emergency services are called by a resident near Conwell Lake who reports that a young female, approximately 16 years old, has been found dead floating in the water, presumably drowned in the lake. Officers arrive at the scene. EMT is en route, delayed by fog. The body is fully clothed and there are no apparent signs of foul play. Incident declared as a likely accident. A sweep of the residence reveals a suicide note matching a victim's handwriting. Witnesses report earlier mental health problems. EMT finally arrives. The girl is declared dead by medical personnel and transported to the city morgue. Coroner's report received. Cause of death is determined to be drowning. No exterior signs of struggle. Suicide confirmed. Okay.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it.
Oh, viel mehr Informationen gibt's da auch nicht, oder? Jetzt tue ich so, als wäre ich im Kopf.
McConnell Airport.
Hi, I was just wondering.
Sure thing.
Is there
Okay.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
You can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying?
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the file.
Das funktioniert doch immer.
555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Danke. Alles, was ich brauchte. Suicide. Warum habe ich da immer noch keinen...
I got the key already.
Na ja, er kann gehen. Wir können aber auch hier das Telefon nochmal benutzen und direkt bei Charles Wade anrufen. Scheint ja kein Problem zu sein.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
what a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
So, was mache ich jetzt? Kann ich nochmal hier...
I already got the report. Nah, I should use this time to poke around. Fax machines. The fax machine.
Ich habe die Files schon durchgeguckt, ich habe das Telefon benutzt. Ich wüsste jetzt nicht, was ich sonst noch hier machen muss.
Not their peek out. A bunch of cops lined.
Hier muss ich drüber nachdenken.
That combination makes...
Ich hätte es irgendwo hinfaxen können, ich wüsste bloß nicht wohin.
I should use this time to... Lots of police report. I already got them. I'll hang on to it for now. I wonder what this'll... That doesn't need unlocking. That combination makes... It's Lenny's phone.
Ich kann ihn mir nochmal als Kopf ausgeben.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Erica Wade.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to...
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hallo
Hey,
Eileen.
it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to... I'm trying...
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. I don't need to ask. I don't need to ask. I don't need to ask.
Okay, war mir klar.
Okay, gotta go.
Bye, Kathy.
War auch relativ sinnlos.
Just a phone. Must be a popular model. We have the same...
Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll.
Might be something useful. I got the key already. I don't...
Die will nichts mehr machen, aber...
Various notices and a wanted poster.
Files, fax machine, phone, desk, photo, picture, double dose, jazz.
I'll write down clues in this as I...
Ach, das ist mein Notebook. Ja, jetzt, okay.
Nah, I should use this time to poke.
Kann ich einfach gehen? Der erwartet doch eigentlich... Ich glaube, die erwarten noch, dass ich noch irgendwas mache hier drin.
That action did... That combination...
Ich denke, wir können das irgendwie hinfaxen. Aber ich habe nichts. Kann ich einfach gehen? Das macht's. Okay. Vielleicht erwartet sie doch nicht, dass ich noch was mache hier. zum Friedhof, gucken, ob der Junge einfach nochmal mit vielleicht nach Hause gehen, vielleicht ruft dann der Charles Wade an, der den Namen Rain gehört hat.
The grave is... I'm gonna find out what happened.
Das wäre jetzt noch so eine Idee. Was mache ich noch? Also das Telefon klingelt zumindest nicht. Das heißt, ich mache jetzt mal für heute erstmal Schluss und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich sage tschüss, euer Videospieler. Und damit sind wir am Ende dieses Videos angelangt. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, ich habe noch jede Menge mehr Videos in meinem Kanal. Schaut rein, abonniert, unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon, würde mich freuen. Tschüss und vielen Dank.